go home, but you can stay and party with us. Let's take a shot of Patrol, and let me know when you get enough. You know the rhythm is on, and everybody's feeling the buzz. You ain't gotta go home, cause you can stay and party with us. Yeah, you can stay and party with us. Yeah, you can stay and party with us. Yeah, you can stay and party with us.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Brunch for Black Tea. Thank you so much for joining us at the table today, guys. I know we missed the last show, but we've had a lot going on and so much interesting things happening. California Cutie had her birthday. Candy was, on a trip. I went on a trip, so we had a few things going on, and we wasn't able to get on our last show. But thank you guys for joining us today. Whomever can jump on or whoever can see us, as on replay. We appreciate all of the views. Thank you guys so much. How you doing today, Miss California Cutie Girl?
I'm doing well. I had a little cold, so I'm trying to get over that. This is kind of like some phlegm, but other than that, I'm okay. I'm doing pretty well.
Well, we got a whole lot, y'all know we got a lot to talk about today, because not only do we talk about the current events within our business, we also talk about the current event within our country, so we have a lot to talk about today, from our presidential race all the way down to what's going on that field and other sports. We have some good news about some our LA Dodgers here. I want to rub it in, but we got some good things. So today's show is going to be awesome. We're going to talk about how much the business industry depends on, even entrepreneurship depends on social media to thrive now, and the difference from before and now as far as like how this works within our business. But we'll get into that. Today, we don't have a whole lot for brunch today, guys. Please excuse us. We've been so busy that we haven't gotten a chance to really dive into our menus like we should. But we're going to get back to that very soon, because I am actually in the process of writing a cookbook. So I'm going to be, we're going to be rocking out these recipes so we can try them out. All you guys are going to be my guinea pigs. So we about to make this happen.
Y'all going to love it, because
I'm quite sure.
And you know what?
I made up a new name.
I'm sorry. You make things so simple the way you do things. Like, you really get it to its simplest forms. So I really appreciate that. I can't wait for your cookbook. That's bomb.
Oh gosh, thank you. I try very hard, because I don't want to be in the kitchen for 500 hours cooking, but I still want my food to taste good, And so I had to come up with ways to make that work. But what's so funny is I was just about to say I came up with a new word. It's called a half-tarian, girl. A half-tarian. Okay. So ever since I've been on my health journey, my doctor decided he wanted to put me on a diet, because of the cancer. I said, you know what? I can't cut out meat altogether, but I can cut it out somewhat. So I created a new name. It's called a half-tarian. I've been spreading it around LA, child. So basically Monday through Thursday, we eat no meat. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we enjoy our meat protein products. So it's a half-tarian. So the cookbook that's going to be coming out is going to basically touch on being a half-tarian. I think you guys are going to love these recipes, and when you start making them, you're not even going to miss the meat. So I'm going to stop talking about it, though, until we get into it. And when we get into it, y'all going to know what I'm talking about. Ooh, child, trust me.
I love that.
Ooh, yes, it's called a half-tarian. So it works out good, because it actually does help you lose a lot of weight.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
I was going to say you and your husband both look really good. The last time that I seen you both, y'all both look healthy, and I think that day was not a meat day for him the last time I seen him, but it was funny because he said that, so they literally lives this out loud. It's not like something like she's just making up, or like, when we're all together, if it's one of those days that he's not eating meat, he's not going to eat it. It just, that's what it is. Oh, you know what? We were at Chris' house. So that day we were cooking. So that was on a Sunday. That was one of you guys' meat day, right?
It was, but he cheated, so he had to make up for it. So that's probably why he said it wasn't a meat day for him. he
Okay.
cheated and ate meat on a Thursday because when he went to the studio. So I said, well, you got to make up for it. He said, well, then on Sunday I won't eat meat. I said, okay, well, I won't eat either on Sunday. Just go with it. So yeah, he had to make up because he was being bad.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. That's the
You
part I
know,
like.
but he made up for it, so I'm very proud of him. You know, he did his thing, and he still
I
got
love
his,
that.
you know, his 4 days in, 3 days off. So guys should try it. It's, you know, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
the book is coming along very fine. It is going to be called Halftarian. So just it's going to be filled with not only good recipes but video instructions, so it can actually walk you through, you know, showing how to make everything. So we're going to attach video to it. So it's going to be very fun and exciting. I can't wait to get it done and get it out there. And of course, it will be sold at Black Tea Complete LA store. So just keep your eyes open for it, keep your ears open, because we're gonna constantly keep talking about it. But before we get into this, because we didn't hey Sister Nola, because we didn't make our food, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show you guys. So I've been tortured, you guys. I just want to let you know that I've been tortured by my friends and family about pulling out my sewing machine. Because for those of you guys who don't know, I sew and design clothes. I did it for 12 years.
She does
And
everything, y'all. She's a jack of all trades, the master of all, not one of all. You hear what I'm saying?
oh, thank you, Miss California, cute girl. But I tried. But me and my machine, we fell out. We had a disagreement. We was mad at each other. I wasn't talking to her. She wasn't talking to me. And I swore I was never going to touch her again. But you know what? We had a conversation. We talked. We have an understanding. I pulled her out. And because everybody kept saying, you know, you can sew, you need to start making these custom things instead of trying to buy and then apply. So all of this, I'm going to show you guys. I think we've talked about some pillows I made before, but those are little small pillows. These are bigger pillows for home. So I'm going to start. And this is all made from scratch, guys. I bought the fabric, I cut the fabric, I sewed the fabric, and I put all of the imaging on there. So this is actually the pillow in front, California Kid. That pillow is huge. It's actually 28 by 22. So
Missy, let's be clear. That's that big chair that's in the office.
Yes.
That's in the store. That chair can sit two people on that big
Yes.
booty right there. That fits two people. People, let's be clear. How she's telling me that I already knew that because I'm nosy like that. But yes, that pillow is huge. That's a nice size pillow.
Big pillow. And then nice and fluffy. Please excuse the ends. I gotta sew up the ends. But the two pillows in the back are 20 by 20. So those are big, you know, nice big pillows. And it's corduroy and denim. So I'm working on some denim line, you know, pillows, something different. Here's another one. This is a pink one. The pillow in the front is pretty long. It's still it's 24, but by 16. And then the two in the back are 16 by 16 pillows. And then we also have this little cutie right here. And I did a little cute little bow pillow to accent it in the front. So it just shows you what you can do. You can get anything custom on your pillows that you want. If you want them custom, or you can come in a store and we're going to have a pillow line in there because we're throwing pillows in there, custom pillows decor. I'm going to be making window curtains and shears. So you can get that to either match what you have or be creative. We can get creative. Fabric is nothing but some you know, fibers that you can put together something beautiful. And don't be scared of design, you know.
Yeah, the Betty Boop ones, were they red in the back?
So they're burnt orange.
So are they burnt orange? Are they burnt orange on the back, or is that just a seam that is burnt orange right there?
It's burnt orange on the back. So see the
so cute. I wish you would have put it around a little bit. That is so cute, Miko.
Yep. So you can actually flip them. They can be, you know, if you don't want the Betty Boop to show on both of them, you can flip it. They're reversible. So there's no seams or anything funky on the other side. Definitely reversible if you want it. And this little cute pillow in the front, this little bow pillow, you can actually take the bow center off and just use it as an extra pillow if you want, you know, another little small pillow. But I like the bow. It gives a little flavor.
Super cute. And you can do that with you know, it'd be cute with that too. Minnie Mouse.
Yep.
You do like a little polka dot or, you know, black and white and put the little bow with the boo wop the bop. Yeah.
Skies are the limit. You know what you can do with it. I'm going to definitely be making a whole lot more pillows. And because you said that, California Kid, I'm going to go ahead and do a Minnie Mouse set.
You got to.
You know, got to get it done. So
and then you also not to cut you off, sis, but you also could do your NFL, your NHL. You could do NBL, I mean NLB, you could do your NBA, you could do all of those,
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep. So we can put it all together for you guys. So just know that's going to be at the store. BlackTeaCompleteLA.com is the website if you want to order them. Or they're not up there yet, but they will be put up there on the website soon. Or you drop by the store, 4718 West Lawson Avenue, Los Angeles, 90056. So come on by, check us out, or jump online and check us out, and let's get these holiday gifts going, guys, because who wouldn't love a nice, big, pretty pillow for their holiday, and again, I'm going to show this one again, even though we've already showed this. That stove cover is killing y'all. Everybody that walks into that store, I'm not selling that one exactly. That's just for display. But everybody comes in like, okay, I need one of those.
I have one.
I'm going to be well over, I mean, we're going to have a lot of these coming in for the holidays. I can already see it because people are like, I'll be back to order that for my mom. I'll be back to order my sister will like that. Oh, I think so we're going to get
so cute. And the fact that you can make them look like, as close as you can get to somebody's kitchen cabinetry, or if you want to all black, you are, that's close to stainless steel and something that will give off, a nice little thing. So yeah, I just love those. Those are the best. I'm telling y'all, especially when you're about to have company, you don't have time to like literally clean, like you really want to.
Yes.
Like sometimes, your kitchen be clean and you're like, dang, I don't have the time to really do that. Or you want to spray it down, but you don't want the fumes and all that. So you sit that little top thing on, you put and then you just let that thing do its work, and now you don't have to look at it or none of it. It's so cool.
Yep. And it also doubles as extra counter space. If a lot of people like to gather in the kitchen, so you
charcuterie board too.
Yeah,
a charcuterie board. You put your boards and grab it, and because I've used it, I have used it as a tray to put on my table. So yeah, it works.
So let's get these orders in. We're gonna get these orders in. I know, a lot. I have a client that came in actually yesterday, and she was saying that, for her, she's a real estate agent, and she was like, I need to get these from my guest because she didn't see it the last time she was there. So she's in there signing up for the sip and paint that's coming up on the 16th, the next one. And she was like, my clients, I can get this. Yeah, absolutely. When they go into buy their new home and they walk in, they're gonna see that. That is an awesome gift. You know what I'm saying? So
super bomb. And then the other thing to bring up that I'm glad you did bring up the sip and paint. With Miko sip and paints, the Black Tea Complete, it's not your just regular sip and paint, y'all. It ain't like, I don't want to give anything away. I'd rather y'all just come and find out. But what I will say, it's not just your regular sip and paint. You might not just walk out there with a painting. I'll just say that. It'll be some paint, but it might not be something you have to hang on the wall. We'll say that.
Right.
But yeah, very creative. It's always going to be something creative going on at Black Tea Complete. So, I'd rather you guys sign up and come check her out. But yeah, it's always something going on.
Yeah, it's going to be definitely fun. I can't wait. And California, all the other stuff we got coming. You know how it is going, what it's going to be like. We got we already put the book club is already in effect. We're on our second book, and it's actually, the first one, girl, child, like I told you, honey, had me clutching my pearls because I didn't know if I was reading erotica or a regular book, child. It was something, but it was awesome. Awesome. It was called, Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. And honey, you got to check that book out. It's an awesome book. She's a Black author, and the book is wonderful. It's actually one book of a series, and it's really good.
Oh, wow.
Now we're back as Sister Soldiers to Death Do Us Part, child. Yeah, I gotta read it. Now Sister Soldier style. When she came out with Coldest Winter Ever, everybody was like, favorite. What? But then when she came out with the next one, we was like, okay. Right. But this one, I think she's making up for it because it's really good. You guys should check it out, try it.
You should put that in the chat, sis. You should put that the name of the book in who it's by in the chat so that they can.
Okay.
Chat
I will do that.
Yeah,
definitely good. But the book club is is doing well. So Karaoke Fridays is about to start. This Karaoke Fridays start the beginning of beginning of December, and then we have we also have the holiday market that's coming up, which is going to be on December 7th. We got vendors that's signing up. You know, we're a new market spot, so these vendors are coming out, taking a chance that people are going to come and show support and love. It's right before the holidays. Come shop and
Which
get your gifts.
this is
So
so cool because that's literally what we're gonna be discussing today. That's a great,
yes,
segue to, how in entrepreneurship, how marketing is doing, how, what's the biggest way to get your business out there. Back in the day, we didn't have uh the internet, so it's a lot of word of mouth,
yeah.
you can really let us know, Miko, what did you have to do before the internet? What are some things that you had to do as a business owner? What did you do
So
before the internet?
yeah, it was pretty much just, relying on the word of mouth, which is crazy. But also, one of the things I did, like I used to do my fashion shows and all of those things like that to get the word. I would do press releases. Press releases are there, a lot of them are free.
Mhm.
And then when it hits the LA Times, which is where it hits first, then it gets distributed out all over the place. So press releases are really good. Of course, our flyers and then word of mouth. So you literally had to pound the pavement before all of this social media in order to spread the word. And that's on anything. I'm quite sure you too, California Cutie, with braiding, like in hair, you had to really it was based on word of mouth. Like we couldn't post no pictures up on the internet or,
Mm-mm.
hey, do me a video or go on Instagram. We couldn't do any of that. So
The best
everything,
I could do was put my work on cards. So
yeah.
then I could give you my card and you would see pictures of my card and that would distribute around. That was one of the things that we did do. But yeah, you're right. I didn't have that. And I still have a lot of pictures, physical pictures of my work. And I don't even post as much as I should on my marketing, on my pages because I'm so used to letting my work move around and just letting it do what it does. It's
Right.
so crazy because yeah, that's what I'm used to. And people ask me, "You got a webpage?" I do, and I tell them, and I'm like, "But it's not a lot on there. It is a lot. It's enough, but it's not a lot. It should be way more. I should be taking way more video and all that stuff." I'm just like,
Well, I can tell you this much, Cutie. You know, the diff there is a huge difference, but the one thing that I do get when a lot of people do come into the store is that, oh my God, I'm so glad you have a storefront. Because, although people like buying online, it's
mhm.
a hassle when you have to return something, exchange something.
Oh,
You really don't know what it feels like. You get it and it's smaller than what you thought it was going to be,
oh
or
my
than what
gosh.
you thought it was going to be, because you can't actually see sizes on the computer. So, and then promoting on social media is like all it's like everybody wants a piece of it. Everybody wants a piece of your marketing on social media. So it started off as a free platform, and then as soon as people figured out, oh, you know what, all these people on here are going to need me to help them, they start charging for all this extra stuff. So I don't
Cross,
know.
yeah.
I guess the pros and the cons of it, because that's what we're going to get into, is the pros and the
Mhm.
cons of it as well. Is a pro is it reaches a lot of people, because since I've been posting on Instagram with the hashtags, those really reach people that you wouldn't even be able to reach on a regular basis. So that's what I do like. There's a lot more people tapping in that I was like, who this person,
Mhm.
but they're
Mhm.
tapping in because the hashtags are reaching. So it's really good when it comes to that, because it's like a way to get your information, international, without having to go to all these different international companies to post for you, international newspapers or international, marketing firms or things like that that will spread it that far. This way it can get that far. So I guess that is definitely a pro when it comes to that. The con is, to me, I guess I'm speaking solely to the Instagram part of things, is that once you do start posting and once they see that you are a growing business, then now they want to charge you. We're going to block you from doing anything unless you pay me now in order for your, for your stuff to go out the way you're sending it out. So you have to be very creative when it comes to how you're posting and what you're saying in your posts in order for it not to sound like you're selling it. You know what I'm saying? So it's really interesting. I've been learning a lot trying to
Find your happy medium.
get up with it and everything. We do have a social media person, but unfortunately the baby is in school and he can't get down here to the store a lot. So when he gets the opportunity to do that, we'll be definitely be able to see how the younger adults, because he's young, so he know what he's doing on that social media. The youngsters really know how to flip that, make it work, and do these different things. Me as an older person, we didn't grow up with this, so
Real
it's like
foreign to us.
right. I'm learning it. So
It's a
it is
thing.
this generation that's really driving this internet marketing for business because they know how to do it.
But like you said, the pros is it does reach a lot of people. Facebook has 3 billion users, so you put ads on there and it's pushing through. You're gonna, with 3 billion people on there, that's crazy. Of course, a lot of people are going to see way more people than foot traffic. But like you said, the con is, again, when you only have it where they can buy the stuff only online. Now you have to think about people worrying about their information being compromised and who's getting that information, instead of if you was at the store and you just did your transaction, it's just you and the person that you were with. So those things kind of go into play. And I feel like I'm also a person that pays for no advertising. So on my YouTube channel, because I watch so much YouTube, that's one of my real forms of watching something. I blocked all the ads from coming in. So there's a way to get around that too. So if you are only solely doing that, there's a way where people are using that as well to block ads for coming in, because it's so much. And it starts feeling like they're playing in our face a lot. Not so much playing in our face, but it's like you're pushing it too hard when the ads come up. And
Yeah.
we already know that when we're talking, if I say right now Adidas, I'll pull up something. My Adidas ad is gonna, something's gonna pull up. And so those are different things, that pros and cons. Is like kind of weird that those things happen, but I do feel like the older people, we're more worried about our information being caught up out there and being compromised. So
Yes.
I think having a storefront is something that they would rather come do. And I'm old school, like just like you said with Amazon. I got stuff right now I can't even turn back in because I don't know what to do. It was the wrong size. It's just sitting in there.
They sent me a whole shelf for the store. Couldn't even put the shelf together because, first of all, you didn't send me all the pieces and you didn't send me not one screw that you designed to go with the shelf.
Oh.
And then when it was time for me to get this, hey, I need the rest of the parts, you send me the screws, but you don't send me the poles. I need to put it together. I can't put nothing together without the poles. Then they say, oh, well, we'll just refund your money. And I said, well, let me send this back. Well, no, we don't need it. So now we got this whole center unit, and it's not. I'm very creative when it comes to putting stuff together. So I can think of different ways to make. You couldn't even figure out a way to make it work because of the way the shelf was designed. There was no way. It was a stair step kind of thing, small, big, different kind. It just was no way. So I'm like, this is a whole waste of a shelf. Thank you for giving me back my money, but you guys just wasted product when all you had to do was send me the right tools. That's the hassle. It was like 2 months trying to get this, back and forth with them about that. So I just think, on some levels, okay, I can get on there and see some things and be like, okay, that's something I'll risk getting online. But now I'd rather go into the store. And the online became big, of course, during the pandemic. So a lot of businesses thrived and was booming online. They was like, yeah, this online business, online thing is really good. And it is. I'm not saying it's not good. It does have its perks. because for people who can't get out the house, or if you're not in the same city or state or country that the stuff is that you really want to get, you get it.
Mhm.
That's fine. But
Mhm.
if you're local, it's always refreshing to be able to say, oh, I can go into, oh nope, this, see, I saw it online, but now that I see it in person, this not gonna work.
Mhm.
Before I spend $100, $200, and then I get it, and then now it's a hassle for me to send it back, because now I
Right.
have to pay for it to be returned. I have not paying extra money to get
Mhm.
what it is that I really wanted to get, you know. So
Instead of just extra gas money to go up and back to
right,
store.
right, you know, because gas money, you know, I put $10 in there before I have to pay $30 to send something back, you know.
It's
That I
local. You just said it's local. That's the
mm-hmm,
thing. You're local.
right.
So
So,
yeah,
but
well, I love. And here's the other thing: when you do word of mouth and you have a store, you get to have a rapport with your customers and or your clients. I like to call them clients more than customers,
me
but
too. Yeah.
however, so you know they get you. They're gonna end up referring somebody because they're gonna have. It's such a beautiful thing because you enjoy the product, you buy the product, you say, I got it from this place. Oh, she makes this and she can make it say whatever you want it. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. I gotta go check her out. Then they go and then they get that product and then their friends see it or their family members see it. And then it just keeps going on and on. Um, so I definitely still believe in even if we didn't have the social media, we still would be able to move the product. It does move broad faster. Of
Yeah,
course it does. But let's be clear, it can still be sold in things without going to social media. It would just have to be you make reports with your people, you know, definitely tell them to tell a friend, refer a person, you give them incentives. Hey, if you send a friend, your next purchase on your thing is going to be such and such off. So now you give them incentives. There's like you can call the news channel, like you said at the time with Times and
mm-hmm,
your local newspapers, which were free at the time to do advertisement. um those kind of things are still there to do, you know.
yes.
We just have, you know, you just have to, I still feel like you still should be applying those even with your
I agree.
platform.
Yep, I agree. I agree. I just checked into doing an ad in the LA Times and with KTLA, because you know KTLA Channel 5 has the community portion of their paper where they actually will come to your location. Because my neighbor, she is a French bakery, they actually came there, did a little show on her, and when they did the little snippet on her, it caught black tea in there too. Because
That's
every time
right.
one goes to her store, she always sends them cross, you know, next door to black tea. So it was pretty dope. You know, the girl came in, she took a picture of the store, and she did a cute little write up, you know, about black tea. So it was really nice that happened. But they do that. So there are local ways that you can hit your community to with the community newspapers, you know, the local newspapers for business, you know, to help the businesses in the community. Posting your local newspaper, a lot of people still read that. People with money reads that, and I'm not saying a lot of money, I'm saying adults.
Hmm.
The younger kids, most of them shop online. And then, you know, then you hear about all these online brands. I don't know if you heard of them. Lululemon, Lula, I don't know, whatever. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Then you see the documentary on them and see how they treat their workers.
Mm.
And you see you're getting rich off of your workers, but your workers aren't getting paid.
Mm.
Their payment is social media exposure. And I'm sitting here like, I don't necessarily think that that's a good thing. So when, you know, so allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly,
Okay.
you know, that they're not treating their team members right. Because I don't know for a fact. It's just what I saw on the documentary. They did
Mm.
get into a little bit of trouble. But I say that to say that even though, you know, you're on social media and people loving you and following and stuff like that, you got to still be real behind the cameras as well. You can't just be on, you know, out there on the internet and you put this one facade up, but you actually in the background here in your warehouse doing something completely different, you know. um,
Hmm.
Social media tends to hide the reality to me. of a lot of these companies and what it is that they're actually involved in,
You can
you
hide
know,
behind it a little bit more.
yeah, and like, and then a lot of times it helps you hide about where you come from. Like a lot of times, like for so long, how many people knew that Timu was cross seas? They didn't really know until Shein came in and started saying, "Well, they out here where we are." You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
they're doing tours of the, so then you have a problem with them, and then you have, I'm not saying that these companies don't have good products to move, because they do. They know where to move it at. They know to move it in the U.S. because we gonna buy it. You know,
Exactly.
we're gonna
Mhm.
buy it because anything you see on the internet and you're like, oh, I like that. You're shopping. You're gonna hit that, that
Mhm.
button to, So it is definitely, to me, it's definitely a good outlet. But I also think that we still need to be out in the streets, meeting people, shaking hands, kissing babies, just like we want our, politicians to do, so they can know who we are, what we have to offer. Because as soon as people don't know what black tea is until they come in, and when they ask, even though the sign says it, but they want to come in and be like, okay, what is it? Then when they see, and then they understand what the meaning of it is behind the story of black tea, then they're like, oh, let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
it's very exciting, and everything. And as soon as soon as California Cutie get her schedule ready, she's gonna be in it, because everybody know who she is. She's ain't at the store yet. But
Mhm.
we have this business, and now we're running this business. It's doing really well. We do have somebody that works with us who's hitting that, because our social media baby is busy. We have somebody else that's really rocking out the social media for us. She's
Mhm.
a young
Mhm.
adult, so she really knows, like, she's in there. She's diving in there and doing it for us and everything, because social media
Yeah.
definitely is a big presence. I don't know. I really feel like it is.
Well, they say Facebook is the number one. It said,
Yes.
well, it's the number one for free. But then you just, when you said the other thing about it being free until you start making money, I'm like, oh, okay, so it is. But it just says if your marketing goal is to reach diverse, specific audience with minimal ad spend, Facebook ads are the good place to start. Facebook is the most widely used social platform with over 3 billion users across the board. So
Now they say TikTok is number one. So I wonder, well, that's what I was just reading the other day. So,
now
and
this was from earlier this year. So this was from
okay,
February. But I did ask
okay,
Siri. I literally asked her these excuse me, I asked her specific questions, and this is, but she did give me a date on it too. So from
okay,
February to now, I'm sure TikTok has ran off with it. I'm sure
right.
TikTok has took over. That's why they was trying to shut it down so much.
Right, they are. They trying to shut it down, and but you know what? I think it's still just like we had to come to terms. I mean, our parents had to come to terms with times changing. As we were coming up and doing new things, and inventing new ways of things happening and working. We got to do the same thing that's coming up. Our kids are the ones that's we like. No, back in the day, this is how we did it. But our kids
Mm-hmm.
are the ones that's really driving the future. So we need to jump on the bandwagon with how things are working. Or we gonna be left in the dust still trying to figure out how it happened in 1980, 1990, instead of
Right.
making it in the late 2000s. Like that's not gonna work. We got to keep up with the times, but that's not to say that we need to lose how it started, because those platforms still work very
Mm-hmm.
well.
Yes.
And it goes to say too, everybody kept saying how happy they were about everything being online. Now you have people saying, "Oh, you got a storefront, or you got a location." And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, oh girl, good. Where is that?" So it's like they want the online thing, but they still want to walk into a store and
Mm-hmm.
see something happen. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, because on the ad, you only gonna get, the one or two things on this ad. But if you walk into the store, you about to see a whole lot more things that you didn't even know existed until you walked into the store, or you go on the website and you move around and play on, if you or if you savvy like that. A lot of our elder people are not savvy with their phones and with computers and doing
Right.
all that. So
Right.
they rather just drive up and go purchase the merchandise.
And you know what's the other sad part about this too? And I don't know if you guys really know, are really are I feel the same way I feel. You know, too many people, too many businesses are online doing more bashing and trying to choke each other versus then uplifting and supporting each other. I know that there is a fine line to draw, that when it comes when you're doing the same thing as another company and there's the competition there. I
Mm,
understand that. I get that. There's definitely going to be some competition there. But I don't necessarily, just me, don't necessarily believe that it's necessary for me to drag another business down while I'm trying to, trying to bring mines up. That's not going to do anything but, to me, I would say, turn people away. There's so many other people out there that's like, they're promoting their business, but in the, during the whole commercial, they're talking about their business and they're promoting their business, and then they say, but I'm the real one, the other one's the fake one, and I'm the,
no.
I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a knack. Everybody has a gift. And whether you've discovered your gift and you're using it to build a business platform, or you discovered your gift and you're just using it for fun, either way it go, no one can take your gift from you or do it the way you do it. Everybody's gonna like what they like. Somebody might like the way I do it. Somebody might like the way you do it, even though we're doing the same thing. The thing of it is to stay creative, stay invested in your, your craft, your, what it is that you do, and your business is going to flourish. It's going to
Mhm.
flourish. It's going to grow. I just don't believe in not giving yourself good grace and mercy when it comes to, your business and how it's moving. And it's not going to change in 2 days. A lot of people think, oh my God, I've been posting, I've been on social media, I've been posting, it's been a month, I haven't gotten any sales, I haven't gotten, see, there we go, depending on social media to build our business instead of us getting out there to build our business. That's where
Mhm.
the combination of two, in my opinion, works. You're going to get out there and do your foot traffic, get out there on the streets, go visit some stores and hit some people up, as well as posting online and getting, because that old school method, it works too. You go shake somebody's hand, like you said, California Cutie. You shake somebody's hand and, meet them personally.
Mhm.
It gives you that, that personal connection,
Yes.
versus I'm online and I'm trying to talk to you, and I don't know if you a bot, AI, or somebody in the country that don't even know what's going on in my country. You know
That
what I'm saying?
right. Mhm. Mhm.
So I want to know that I can depend on my products to be, what it is. So that's why I like to tell people the truth. If I'm having a product in my store, if it's not something that I did with my physical hands, I will let you know. You don't know that if you're online. You just see what you see and you get it. But you don't know how the product was produced. You don't
Mhm.
know, what went behind it. So that's what I like to tell people. I do all this stuff all on my own. If it's something that I haven't done, I will tell you. People don't do that. So you have 5 people selling the same outfit and claiming it's theirs because all they're doing is changing the tags. Or
That's
you
it.
got all these companies that's, creating these, tumblers, right? You got so many people making tumblers. Okay,
Mhm.
that's fine. Everybody can make them. Everybody can, do what they have to do. But not all those designs are yours, not all that, you know what I'm saying? So get, hey, found this cute little design, decided to apply it onto a tumbler. What do you guys think? Be honest about what you're doing, and I think you'll get more people, only in my opinion, that will, utilize your business, because now they know what they're getting. They're not getting something that they didn't know they was, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I sound like I'm making sense, but it just,
No, no, no. I know what you're saying. It is.
yeah.
It's was almost like made with love.
Yes, yes,
Basically.
yes. That's why
Basically.
that's why I like to tell people, everybody was saying, oh, just buy the pillowcases and do. I say, well, you know what? No, I'm gonna go ahead on. Y'all see that? Again,
I
cut it
love.
out myself, stuffed it myself with loose fibers. I didn't buy no pillow inserts,
Mhm.
just, things like that really, make us stand out. You know what I'm saying? And just like with you, Calvin, with your business, your braiding, you still old school with it, but it still come out beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
It is. I
All the
am.
new, so it's like, we still matter out here in this business world with the old school ways, but we do need to make sure we stay up with the times are changing,
And
And
they definitely are. We hopefully on November 5th on Tuesday. We
ooh,
counting the days right now, baby. I
ooh,
hope the times are changing. Okay, it's time for a change. It's time for a change,
so
y'all. Make sure you guys are voting. We gotta
yes,
let's talk
please
about
make sure
that.
you get out there and vote. Please make sure you get out there and vote, vote, vote. You know what kills me is
Mhm.
everybody that's sitting up here saying, like every year, it ain't gonna make a difference. So why am I gonna vote? That's why it's not making a difference, because of that mentality, because of that attitude.
Because here's the thing, Miko. I think people get so caught up in just the presidency. We have props. There's different things that are going on that will affect everybody. And I think people just get so caught up with, well, I don't like Kamala and I don't like Trump either. Okay, but
Mm-hmm.
okay, that's great. Did you look at the props that we have going on? Any of those? And do you know anything else other than those two candidates? So I think that's another thing that's being pushed to the side. People are not really paying attention to. There's a lot more than just the presidency that's going on.
It is. And, and even though the presidency affects us all, to be honest, what I was reading,
Mhm.
that, our city officials affect us more than anything. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So you guys are more worried about who the president is going to be. Like California Kitty just said, we need to worry about who our mayor is and who the district attorney is and who is our, in the legislature, like all this other
Mhm.
stuff. You skip over that when it's time to vote. But the president does not act for just your state. The
Mm-mm.
president's not going to be there just to do something for the state or the city that you live in. Your city electors will be the ones that that you need to rely on for that. So get out there and vote for that, if nothing else. If you don't like, Trump, or you don't like
There's other people on the ballot that are not
like, yeah,
that
yeah,
are not the two of them. Vote
yeah,
for the do independent then.
absolutely,
There are other
absolutely.
people there. I wish you guys stop talking about those two people.
Stop talking about them and stop saying the reason why you don't want to vote for Kamala is because she don't know what race she is. If I hear that one more time, I'm gonna choke somebody. Okay, or I don't want to
I
vote
don't
for
know what
her
race I
because
am.
she keep putting black men in jail. I'm
You hear
like,
me? I said I don't know what race I am.
me either,
I'm a
child.
human race. I'm a part of the human race, but I
There
got
you
a
go.
lot. I'm a gumbo.
There you go.
So I mean, if that's the case, all of us don't know what we all are. I'm sure
No,
you don't know which tribe of Africa that your family comes from, and you have your father and your mother's side. Same thing with me. I have my African mama, my black mama, and I got my Latino father, who not even sure all of what part of what Latin I do have in there. So yeah, so I can't run for president because if I ran for president, y'all, that would be the thing. She don't even know who she is.
right,
I'm
and
like,
and,
what is
and
that? So I don't know my job.
right. That I don't understand why that is a big deal. I'm like, why does that matter?
That
I really
lady went
don't
through the
understand.
steps. She went
You
through the steps.
There you go.
She went through the steps. Trump did not. And he went to the highest step and still got there and dropped the ball. And y'all don't know how you guys keep putting these blinders on. And I'm not saying don't vote for Trump. Vote for Trump if you want to. There's a
Yeah,
lot of Trump supporters. Do you. Just vote. But
just
if you
vote.
want change, you got to be part of the change. You have to be part of that. You have to
Yep.
get in it. Like they tell you, like the lottery, you got to be in it to win it. It's the same concept. You got to
Yep.
be in it to change it. Got to
Yep.
be in it to change it.
Yep. So get out there and vote, guys. We're not here to tell you who to vote for. Like
Mm-mm.
Kitty just said, we're just here to encourage you to vote, to push you to pay attention to what's happening in your current city and state. As far as your uh, people on the ballot that's going up for different positions in your state and your city. You need to make sure that you're taken care of, because what we all don't know is that for whoever didn't know, the presidency is a job just like all of the other ones. The president get a paycheck just like everybody else, and the president is not the one that makes all decisions.
Mm-mm.
Now, the president is the one, the face. He's like the face of everything, but he is not the one that makes all the decisions. He or she. So think about that. And also, a lot of black people, my people, every time I make this comment, and it's the way I feel. They be like, girl, I do not think that we should be worried about, oh, she's black, just like with Obama. So I'm going to do it because she's black. It's for the black people. Like Kamala Harris said, I'm for the American people, not just for black people, not just for these people. Not I'm for everybody. And I truly believe it. In order for us to make change, in order for us to start making moves and changes in this country, we have to stop putting a tag on every single white person or other nationality that's not black. We tag them all as if they're bad because of what happened. I'm not forgetting the history at all. I don't condone none of it. It drives me crazy, but I don't hate every white person because of it. And I'm not going to vote for somebody just because they're the nationality that I am or close to it. I'm going to vote for them because of what they are, from what they're talking about. I need to know what are your points? What are you trying to do? So listen to the points. Look at what they stand for. Look at what they want to do.
Their agenda.
Make your decision. Their agenda. Yeah. Make your decision based on that, not based on their color or based on what you think they can do for your people. Of course, naturally, we want to make sure that we are all treated equally.
That's the point. That's why when people, like you say, when people are like, well, she's not gonna do nothing for the black people. She should be doing something for all the people, not just the black people. Or if she was just doing it for the white people, y'all be saying something. It's all people or none of the people. It's like that's what it is. And I don't understand why we don't all understand that.
So we got all these African American men that are, Trump, and that's because Trump trying to get y'all out of jail. The ones who need to probably still be in there. You can't go out here and commit a crime.
Here's the thing. We do need to reevaluate what's going on with the people that are in jail. Starting with anybody that's lower level marijuana cases. So anything that's low, that he was caught with an ounce or whatever back in whenever, and now it's legal, get him out of there. If he got added some offenses to that, different. But if it's some low level stuff, get him out. What are y'all doing?
Right.
Like hire some more people to do that. Hire some people to do that. Hire some people to go into the files and do what they need to do. Like hire the people that are retired that used to work for y'all, that could be at home, that could go through the files, that you're not worried about what they're doing with these files. Like make it make sense.
Make it make sense. But you out there, beating people up, murdering people, and stealing from people. You need to be there. I don't care what color you are. You need to be there.
Hello.
I don't. Just because you black, I don't want you robbing me and getting away with it. No, you need to be there. You got businesses closing down. Black businesses. Since we're talking about that. Black businesses closing down because they keep getting robbed by these black kids in the communities.
Girl, that's a mess. They starting to take the ATM machine. I said, what is this barbershop? What is going on?
So you should. So basically, you're telling me it should be okay with you doing that. You should get a slap on the wrist. No, you need to pay the price, because if it was any other nationality and they were doing it, they need to go to jail. Then so do you. So do you. There's no.
They always wanted. A lot of people wanted it both ways. They wanted their way only, and that's not how that works. I'm sorry, because your cousin Pookie or your cousin Ray Ray or your cousin whoever, that's not fair because that's my cousin. Well, your cousin should have been doing what he was doing. That's what you should be talking about. But then they don't do that. It's so many criminal-minded people that they just always wanted to work in their favor. It's not no good or bad or truth or lie. It's like no, that's my family, or I know them. Cut them some slack. Maybe the same one gonna rob you behind. The same one.
So just wait and see. But and it's funny because I really feel like this presidential race is more it has more business owners on edge than anything else, because of the different agenda that they have for, what she's gonna, gonna do versus what he's gonna do, and how that's gonna help us as, small business owners. Because right now, under Trump's, his case, whatever, he still want to help the rich people. He's still not talking about the middle class business owner people. When people, he still has no agenda for us.
Mm-mm.
But for the rich people, oh yeah, he wants to make sure that he can save them money. And what about us? They're not the only ones, because majority of the businesses out here that people utilize on a daily basis is small businesses. This is small businesses on the street.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. You vote for who you want to vote for. I'm not telling who to vote for at all. I'm not going to even, you kind of guess, but I'm not even going to give my opinion on who I'm voting for. I'm not going to do that, because it's not about that. It's not about me trying to sway you to go the way I'm going. The whole thing that California Cute and I are trying to push is that you guys just vote.
Go exercise your right. Exercise your right. Many people fought for our right, so we definitely should. Not for nothing that we do it for that reason in itself.
Right.
Is the fact that somebody one day fought for. We didn't even have the right to do so. We as women didn't have the right to vote for a while. So like literally, just because I know somebody fought for me to do this, that I'm gonna go do it. Like whether I like either one of them or not, it has nothing to do with the two of them only. There's so many things on the ballot. So yeah, get out there and vote, guys. Get out there and vote, and bring a friend. Make sure your neighbor, if you know your neighbor don't have a car, your neighbor don't just knock on the door. Did you mail your ballot in, or do you need a ride, baby? Because I'm on my way.
Yes.
I'm on my way. I'm right here. We out. Matter of fact, shout out to my son, Michael Lee. He is working at where I'm voting at. He is at a church around the corner, so I have to get him there at 6:00. He's helping at the for the election, so he'll be there from 6 to 2.
Awesome.
So he's gonna get to see it firsthand before he gets to vote, because he's only 17. So he get to see what it looks like and all that good stuff. So I'm excited about that.
Yes.
So I'll be voting at 6 in the morning. When I drop him off, I'm gonna be right there to stay there to go on and get it in. And the reason why I'm doing that, because Nani's first time voting. I was gonna mail it in, but I'm like, nah. And then he's working there too. I was like, oh, this all is perfect. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, well, I see. And that's what more excited parents. More excited parents out there to get these kids out there to vote. So I know how exciting it was for me to take my kids to vote for the first time. It was very exciting. My son, actually, his first time voting was when Barack his first presidential term. So that was definitely exciting. And my daughter, her first time voting was the second time Obama,
his second term.
Second term, right? So it's pretty exciting, and I just get out there and vote, guys. Just get out there and vote. That's all we can say, and that's all we can do. And let's get this country together, child, because we are.
I got a vote jacket. I wear. I have a whole voting jacket. It's red, white, and blue. One of Chrislin's friends made it for me. He made it. He didn't make it. Did he make it for me? Or did he make it? Because he had made it. He had a jacket, or he had that one on. Either one of the two. I know that he made them, but he gave it to me, and it's so cute. And I only wear it on the 4th of July and when I vote. So
let's go.
So that jacket and I always take a picture in it. So when y'all see me on Tuesday, y'all see California Cutie through California Cutie. I'm about to do 310, but I think it is 310, but that's my Instagram. So y'all gonna see. I do it every year. I got my little jacket ready.
All these jackets or stickers or whatever the case is, that we have voted. So, but so moving on, because we don't want.
Let's move on to this Dodger blue here.
Let's go.
Tea with Q. Yes. Right. Y'all already know what time it is. It's time for some good, sports. Let's go with sports.
Yes.
Let's go with. I wish we had a applaud machine.
Ooh, Kyle, we gonna get that, child.
I already know. I've been trying to get it. I already been trying to get it. Barb has one. I'm so excited when she does it all the time. So anywho, definitely gonna get that. But yes, y'all, our Los Angeles Dodgers won the series on Wednesday, I think it was.
Yep,
It was
came back.
came back. They were down 0-5, and they came back to win it. They came back to tie it up, and they
Yep,
came back to win it. Was it 7-5, I believe.
yep.
However, I watched that game. I watched all the last. I watched the last of the full series. So it was exciting, so exciting, and kudos to them. The last time they didn't get a parade, so they on Friday they got the Dodgers parade. So it was a lot of Dodger blue out there. So kudos to them. You know, I'm very proud of them, and they did the dang on thing. And then when it comes to football, y'all know how I feel about it. Even though, let's be clear, my team is not doing well. Y'all already know I am a Raiders fan, and we are at the bottom of the bottom of the bottom, and we can stay right there because that just means we get the best pick. You know, when you are at the, when you are at the bottom or you don't do well in the series, or for the team, you get to get the first round pick. You get a good first round pick. So yeah, Raiders, that's what it looks like we're gonna be doing. Okay, now that we got that out the way, but we do have of course, the Chiefs, who are
Yeah,
still
they doing their thing, honey.
undefeated. They are 7-0. They actually play tomorrow, I believe. I think they got the Monday Night Football, but they are 7-0. They're undefeated. We played them last week, and of course, they killed us. The Bills are at the top of they're the AFC East, and they're 6-2. Of course, these are going to change because the games are playing today right now. So I'm just really going to give you the top, who's in the top in each division. So the Bills are at the top of theirs, followed by the Jets. But the Jets only won 3 games, so their following is not big. We have the Steelers 6-2. That's my husband's team. They don't play. They played on Monday. They won their game, so they're 6-2. Followed by the Ravens, who I don't want to make my husband mad and tell him that I like the Ravens over the Steelers, but whatever. And they're right behind the Steelers with 5. They're at 5-3. And so then we're going to move over to the AFC South. The Texans are 6-3. And right behind them are the Colts 4-4. We got the AFC West. I just told you guys the Chiefs are on top, 7-0. We got the Broncos following them at 5-3. That's my division. Womp, womp, womp. Okay. We got the NFC South, the Falcons. So look, the Falcons, when I took the stats this morning, the Falcons were 5-3, but they just beat the Dallas Cowboys right today.
Okay.
So that moves them to 6-3 now. So they're still at the top of their NFC South, followed by the Buccaneers at 4-4, but that will change today because they will play. But kudos to Falcons for beating the Cowboys. I'm not a Cowboy fan, so good looking. NFC West, we got the Cardinals on the top, but they like even, so it's like 4. They're at 4-4 with the Niners tied 4-4. So we have that as well. And then the NFC East, the Commanders, which is Washington. Yes, they used to be formerly known as the Redskins, which they changed the name for, you can understand why.
Mm-hmm.
So they are the Commanders. They're at the top of theirs. They're at 6-2, and followed behind the Eagles, who are 5-2. So there's, they're a little close for the running. And then lastly, we have the NFC North with the Lions. The Lions have been kicking butt, y'all. The Lions been kicking butt. Detroit is doing a dang on thing.
Oh.
They are 6-1. Mm-hmm. They're 6-1, and we got followed by Green Bay, 6-2. So we're gonna see they battling it out. So that right now is, I believe, is that all my standings? I said the Falcons. Yep. I said the Cardinals. Yep. I think that's all my standings, and I did tell you guys. I believe I'm not for sure, but when the Dolphins and the Bills were playing, the last time I looked, the Bills were up, but I don't know. So don't get me the line. I don't even want to ask Siri because we're live right now. So, but that is what's going on, y'all, in the NFL.
Okay, y'all tap on in, and bring some good arguments to the table. so we can know what's going on with your team. Let's
Yes.
see what's going on with your team. All y'all drop your teams. Let's see what's going on.
And I ain't no hater, y'all. I'm an NFL lover. So all that's gonna do is when your team plays, I'm just gonna be like, oh, woo wop is, oh, they happy because they team won. I do that with all my friends. So
right.
yeah,
we know what we do with the Rams, child. But all right, I'm going ahead and leave them alone.
No, y'all beat us. Oh, let's be clear.
Well, we did.
On my birthday, I went to the
We
Rams
did.
and Raider game and they won. They for the first time in their, because we're 2-1 because we beat them twice in that stadium. That was our first win. It was a good win, really good win. I enjoyed myself. Thank y'all for hosting my birthday. Appreciate y'all.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate y'all, LA Rams. Okay, appreciate y'all. It was good
You're
times,
welcome.
and my husband was his first time going to the beautiful SoFi Stadium, so it was a good time to be had by all.
Very nice, very nice.
Mhm.
And for all you guys who don't know, California Kitty just had her birthday. Happy belated birthday to my sis.
Thank
You
you.
know, she enjoyed her birthday out there in the field.
Yes,
and it's
it
so
is.
crazy, you guys, because she celebrated her birthday, and not to 9 days after that, we celebrate our kid's birthday because her one of her daughters, my son, they're born on the same day. And
Yes.
child, we went to Hawaii.
And they gonna have milestone. That's why you were in Hawaii. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's her
We had
birthday.
milestone. Her 30th,
Uh-huh.
her
Yep.
son's 30th, and my daughter's 20th. And so,
Yep.
okay, beautiful.
So he hit that milestone, went to Hawaii, child. He saved a life while he was out there and walked around like he was the sexiest thing in the world. Oh yeah, child. This girl
Oh my God, my
y'all,
nephew.
real quick, I'm gonna tell y'all this real quick. So we in the water, right? And there's a cliff on the side. And when you go up on the top part where the cliff is, it clearly has a sign that says "Do not dive." Because when you dive over, you're diving into the deep part. So you know the water, the beaches, and then it drops off. I don't know if you know about that, the beaches in Hawaii. I've been told about that. I've never really experienced it. So you walk, but then it just drops. You can kind of see the line of demarcation where it will drop, but you better be ready for it. So anyway, the girl, her and her friend recording her, they jump in. She jumps off. Now, mind you, the waves are crazy right now. Jumps off in the water. She goes under. Right? She comes up, and then we see her fighting. Her friend was like, "You got it, you got it." We looking like she got it. The wave just took her under again. Daniel said, "Oh no, she don't have it." He jumped out there and he swam out there and grabbed her and he brung her back. And
he jumped off the cliff.
He didn't jump off the cliff. He dove into the waves from the beach shore.
Okay.
But he had to go out there to where the waves was pulling her in order to get her. And I said, "Oh Lord, what they both gonna go in? Like what the heck?"
Oh my God!
But I'm so blessed that my son knew how to swim through those waves because he's not a surfer. He want to learn how to surf, but he's just a swimmer. He does. So but that swimming through that waves was crazy.
Oh my God!
Crazy big. And so I was really nervous, but he was able to save the young lady. And she was like, "Oh my God," she was so grateful. But the crazy part about it is her friend threw her phone down and took off to try and save her when she saw her friend go back over, girl. But then the wave came, the girl ran back and got her phone. She stopped running after her friend and ran back and got her phone. Even though Daniel was on her way, she didn't know that Daniel was on his way to get the girl. She went back to get her phone, girl. And when she turned around to go back, to try and run back, she saw Daniel out there rescuing the girl. And because the girl had already got pulled out a little bit further. So I said, "Lord, y'all need to stop trying to do this stuff for Instagram and Facebook, whatever the case is, about to kill yourself out here." But needless to say, we had a wonderful time. It was me, my son, and my daughter. We went out there. We had a wonderful time.
Great.
We drove the island. Got a chance to see a lot.
Which island was you on?
We were on the Big Island. We was on Waikiki, the Big Island. But next time I said I got to hit Maui because I took this awesome picture standing on the shore of Waikiki with Maui in the back of me, girl. I said, "Ooh, that picture was nice, honey. I love that picture." So the next time definitely have to go. But I wanted to see where they filmed 51st Dates and Jurassic.
Oh man, what didn't happen? What didn't happen? There you go.
Off. Okay, there we go. But anyway, so I guess that's our time.
That's our cue, huh? All right.
But anyway, that's my little Hawaii spill. But you know what? As always, California Cutie and I thank you guys for joining us at the table. Next time we're gonna come with some more recipes. from the halftarian. You know, I'm gonna start bringing those out,
Yes.
more recipes and everything, and we're gonna get a chance to talk about that wonderful election of ours because it's gonna have passed, and it's gonna be into the new presidency. So we will know by the time we come back on who is going to be our new president,
Yes.
and we'll be able to talk about that. See what you guys feel about that. If anybody have any comments or complaints or concerns, I got concerns, child, but I ain't gonna say none yet. I'm gonna wait till then.
Man, oh man, and we'll have our other partner in
nervous.
crime, and we have
Girl,
Candace
but
back in the building.
child, but we
Yes.
thank you guys. Yes, and Miss Candy will be back.
Yes.
Then she's doing a little traveling right now for work. But we thank you guys for joining us at the table. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the channel. Spread the word, guys. You know, we all here on the internet. We depend on you guys doing stuff for us and being there for us. But you know, like, subscribe, and share the channel. Talk to them about us. Let us know about who it is. Hold on one second, guys. I do apologize. Someone's at my door.
I got you. I got you. So yeah. Like, subscribe, make sure you guys tell a friend. Thank y'all for joining us. We really appreciate you. Playback gang, leave us a comment because that puts us in the algorithm. Make sure you guys hit the like button, of course. And any questions or anything that you guys want to have any questions about, put them in the comment. You know, we appreciate you guys putting that in the comment as well. Keep the conversation
going. Who saved the girl.
Hey, that's birthday boy and the one that saved
the one that saved the life, honey.
Yes, we just talking about you. You gonna live a long time, buddy.
Yes.
So
and like kind of funny for you to say, we love you all.
Yes.
And until next time.
Bye, guys.